You obviously play fullback. You're on the offensive side of the ball for the Atlanta Falcons. But people, if they don't dig in, they don't know that you were a tackle machine as a linebacker on the other side of the ball. And, your story and how you ended up being so successful. And what is this, year
9?
That's what I thought. We're one away from year 9 in the NFL. Like,
it's hard to do.
Vernon knows a lot of year 9 baseball players. It's a little bit more achievable, in my opinion, with baseball. But first of all, I don't want to take it. That's not fair. Baseball's a super hard sport, and it's tough.
Oh no, it's fine. We're much softer than that guy. So yeah, we're good.
Yeah, but to enter year 9 as somebody that switched sides of the ball, I remember when we first started working together during the earlier part of your NFL career. Like, can you tell the audience a little bit about your story, coming out of college, coming in as a UDFA with the Cowboys, being a linebacker, and about the switch to fullback, where you ultimately went on to have such a long and continued great career?
Yeah, it's really a roller coaster of a journey, and like you said, I played linebacker my whole career, my whole life. That's just, I didn't even really play both ways in high school like that. I played here and there, tight end and fullback, but in special packages. But I was a linebacker at the core, and I feel like I still am. But anyways, like you said, I came in to Dallas as an undrafted free agent. Led the nation in tackles my senior year in college, and didn't really get much love, as far as combine invites or any real high profile all-star games and whatnot. And I played in this little I don't even think it's going anymore. It was called the Medal of Honor Bowl, and it was at the Citadel in somewhere out.
Yeah, I don't think that's around anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, it was just like kind of a one-off type thing, and there was some good talent. And Malcolm Butler played in it. Roosevelt Nix, Turbo Taylor. What's Turbo's real name? Anyways, Turbo played for the Bears and the
Taylor Gabriel, right?
Taylor Gabriel, yeah,
the receiver,
yeah. So, and there's quite a few guys that actually made it out of there. But anyways, long story short, didn't get much love. Ended up signing with the Cowboys, and just kind of fought politics heavy the first few years there. And I was cut, re-signed about 20 plus times over the first 2 years of my career as a linebacker. They drafted 2 guys my year, and then they drafted two linebackers again the next year. So like, it was just a lot of money in front of me. We were kind of deep at linebacker. Sean Lee, Justin Durant. We had a talented room. So it was much respect to those guys, but it was frustrating in my seat, because I just felt like the odds were stacked against me. And I just kind of grinded it out, and I kind of made a name for myself on special teams, and kind of ingrained myself in my special teams coach's head, Rich Bisaccia, and he kind of became my best friend throughout my career, really. And so after my second season in Dallas, towards the end of the season, it was like the last week of the season. Like I said, I was up and down on the active roster, P squad. So I was doing scout team heavy. I was literally playing everything. I was playing running back. I was playing tight end. I was playing fullback. I was playing receiver. And I was out there actually catching on dudes and making plays on Anthony Brown. Hopefully he hears this so he can remind himself of them days. But yeah, I was just really having a ball, having fun, and just doing my part to contribute to the team however I could. And it was funny because one of my boys, he one of the OGs, Tyrone Crawford, he actually pulled me aside, and he was like, "Hey, Beef, you better slow down over there on Scout O, because you're gonna end up over there on that side of the ball." And I was like, man, watch out. And little lo and behold, the last week of the season, our running back coach, rest in peace, Gary Brown, he had approached me. He was like, how do you feel about the running back room? And I was like, man, just kind of shook it off. And he was like, no, I'm serious. Like, we're really considering trying you out at fullback. And so like that off season, had my exit meeting with Coach Garrett, and he kind of gave me the lay of the land of what they had in mind and stuff, and just kind of went from there. And then I tell you, the turning point in mentally for me was during OTAs that off season, and I was starting to learn the offensive playbook. You know, it's a whole new language. It's like Spanish, so I had to kind of convert myself, and I was still being stubborn to myself. Like, I'm a linebacker, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to buy in. And Jason Witten pulled me aside, and he was like, yo, he was like, what do you have on 2-Jet? And I was like, stuttered, and it just took a second for me to get it. And he was like, nope. He was like, see, he was like, that's the fucking shit. Excuse my language, guys.
No, you're good. This is a Vaynerchuk led podcast.
This is raw material. He was like, that's the fucking shit that's gonna get you cut. He was like, I'll tell you what. He was like, I've seen what you've done on scout team and everything. And he was like, you have what it takes to make this transition, blah, blah. And the fact that the coaches are trying to make you transition means that they believe in you as well. And he was like, you got to be on your P's and Q's and know everything up and down so that when the opportunity comes, then you're ready. And that was my turning point mentally. I was like, dang, the GOAT is telling me I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Witt was kind of the OG, like, you know, Hall of Fame, Cowboys all time, you know. So it was just kind of like, oh wow, like, okay. And then at that moment, I just kind of made the transition mentally, like, okay, like I'm all in. And then just kind of went about my business, training and everything. And then that first year playing fullback was Zeke and Dak's rookie year. And so just kind of the stars aligned, had a premier quarterback, you know what I'm saying, on the offense. And we kind of had a pretty magical year up until that dang we met A-Rod in the playoffs, Houdini. But anyways, it kind of just that was the turning point in my career, and it kind of just set me off in the year 9. You know what I'm saying? And I've just been blessed and fortunate that God has kind of put me in the right places, and just giving me the opportunities that I've had to actually take advantage of. So